Guys, why is it that in Limpopo, but Limpopo, in Limpopo, when you are scared to cross the road, maybe a car is coming and maybe you're very careful when you're crossing the road. The first comment is, when I was look routing, like you won't survive in Johannesburg or in Gauteng or in Pretoria. Gauteng is a province in South Africa for my international audience. Otherwise, traditional, and then Le Pretoria, or because it's I think it's a place full of highways and there's a high traffic, and then where you won't survive go outing, and then we are outing and we are disappointed, and you still find people who are careful, and then what would sure you guys speak as if go outing when they cross the road. When a truck is coming, they stand in front of it and then they lie down, it passes. And then when you act as if they do it like in movies where like when a car is coming, they fly over the bonnet or the trunk of the car or over the windscreen. Can't you know? You act as if they cross the road as if they're playing Subway Surf. Hey, in Limpopo, when you say, hey, that car is driving very fast. Uh, let's wait for the car to pass. But when I was looking out, yeah. We don't. I don't change it cool, but there's. I want to guys. You know the damage a car causes when it knocks you. It not you know Woody from Toy Story. I've seen a person being knocked by a car, ne, and they flew so high and they had zero control. Like it was like Woody. You see how lifeless Woody is when the family of that guy Waka Toy Story shows up. Like they just become over loose on a so that's how you are, and you want us to risk that. And there are many injuries involved with a canoe and driving. It's even at 60 years, 60 when you're driving doesn't look fast. But if a car knocks you at 60, well, the injuries can be severe. Mara lena you go juice le dlala Subway Surf, you jump over buses, you lie down when a truck is coming. Chance. I think this has always been in my mind since before I made videos. I used to make memes, right? So I always asked myself how people react when you discover that your picture was used as a meme. And I'm not talking about people who are in movies or series, soapies, or anything like that. Like a random picture of an ordinary person, not known or anything. All of a sudden, there's a meme. I don't know what that feeling is like and how it happens. Okay, it's different with me because I had people sending me their pictures or pictures of their fans or what. I want to know the reaction. Do you first look at the type of meme it is before you decide whether you're okay with it or not, or it's just a matter of, yeah, man, I'm a meme. Okay, so for some people, I've realized it's sort of an achievement, not a huge achievement, but then that thing you're okay, participating in humor. They don't mind participating in humor even when you use their pictures or anything like that. And then some people it's like, hey, remove me. As I've had one where person say was like mad at me, like remove me, and it was a picture I got from another meme. I just cropped a meme and then I used another caption, and the caption was friendly. Nothing was untoward with the caption and everything. But I just want to know the reaction. Like if someone is a just comment. If you are there and you've been used in a meme and you're like, yeah, like what was it like? And what do you look at before you decide whether or not it's acceptable, or you understand, or you laugh with them, or I just want to know. I want to address something. There are people who think simplicity and humility means buying cheap things or living a cheap life or anything. A person can be humble and live a simple life while they like expensive things. I don't understand why people want to ask. Maybe, yeah, it makes sense because even when someone is from a poor background, they call those things humble beginnings. Ne? But then I don't understand why a person being humble has to be associated with a low value life. You can be humble and still want a Rolls Royce. It has nothing to it. It's about you can be humble in your preference. It's just that I don't know why, but then people have these expectations when they say someone is humble. They what? Because humility just means you are able to reduce or be human like other people. That's what it means. You understand the value of humanity and treating people as humanely as possible. As long as you are not dehumanizing someone and you're doing your thing sharp, it's that's simplicity. And simplicity, some people think sometimes simplicity depends on your bank balance, guys. As if I have 1 billion, simplicity I can over the million. My simplicity can be buying keeping it simple, maybe buying a simple watch, and a simple watch for me can be a 40k if I have billions and trillions. And then for someone, simplicity can be a watch at 30 rand. Guys, it doesn't have to be. And then people think because someone is making a thousand millions. Guys, do you know how expensive? Let me let you in on something. Do you know how expensive those suits that rich people wear? And they're just simple, like normal black and white, simple black and white. If you go and check those shirts and blazers, you check that those things are expensive. But then, because we just see the colors, we think it's simple. Guys. If you check the prices of those things, you will think and it's not even. So simplicity is subjective. As long as you're humble and everything, you can still prefer to have expensive things. It doesn't mean I cannot uh, want to buy something expensive, and then if I buy it, it means I'm no longer humble. Yeah. A re topa le tšhakele nna o ja tšhelete. Nna one day le tlo gwa lena ka go squishedile. I won't say where and who because yeah, some people in J they think even this happened a long time ago, but then because my circle is scared that I'm always observing things. They think, but I just observe and objectively comment on things when I make content. So, guys, there's this insect repellent, yeah, doom, odorless. Okay? It means when you spray it, you will not smell the strong scent of normal other insect repellents, like that strong scent that irritates your nose and makes you sneeze or so this person has food open like on a table and was spray get on dijo mo gane or no do make odorless. And in my mind I'm thinking this person thinks because they can't smell it, it is not there. It is there. This poison is there. It, the fact that you cannot smell this poison does not mean it's there. It's not there. That thing means you won't smell it. But then when you spray it doesn't mean now it chooses because you can smell it. It chooses that it will not fall on your food. Sometimes, sometimes affording certain things without understanding them is a huge problem. Because if it happens with just odorless insect repellent, I ask myself how many people have gotten to a certain level of comfort in terms of earning, and then they buy certain things they do not understand and apply them wrong or use them in a wrong way or in a way that it was not designed for just because they did not understand. It goes just buy the normal one. You irritate it because you understand that when you smell it, it will fall in your food. So yeah. No, guys, some of you must learn to get the truth out of a joke, because sometimes we address certain, as people who make people laugh, we address certain things. Like now, if I make a joke about something that people, a bad habit or bad behavior that people should stop doing with banter, and then you guys are like, I Mo is crazy, hey, it's not serious, what? No, I'm very serious. I'm just making that hard pill to swallow very swallowable, because generally people do not like the truth. So this is how it is. This is the hard pill to swallow. And comedians or people who make people laugh, or meme makers or whatever, they are the water. So because we know you don't like this pill, when you put it in your mouth, now we bring the water, and you see that now it's swallowable. So you must learn to find the truth in the joke while laughing and address it and say, "Hey, this thing was addressed, and I know we are laughing, but I must address these things." Like things, certain behaviors we address a comedy, and you guys say, hey, warafa, no warafi. Uchaba lucha neti korina. Nalia cancela na chaba net. Mara with banter, that hard pill to swallow is easier to swallow, and it's easier to, I think it's easier to address things when they are dealt with humor, because you do not feel like you're being judged. It's a certain thing. You're okay, we're laughing about this, but then we'll deal with it. Understand? So it's the correction is acceptable when there's no, when you don't have to be defensive and defend whatever stance you have on it. So you must learn to navigate these things. Another group of people we must address is those people who like saying, hey, nah, I call a spade a spade. Mara, in actual fact, when you check, they're actually being rude, and they must learn how to speak and address issues. Because there's a way, even if you check politicians, there's a way in which they speak when they're addressing each other, and they're debating like robustly in certain topics. There's a certain arrogance because one feels I'm correct in this sense and whatever. You understand? That's how they address each other. It's the nature of the political arena. And then you meet these guys when they are not in the political space, and you wonder, there's a certain way they speak a truth when they are speaking to each other individually, because they understand that now you are there, you are addressing a system, now I'm addressing a person. And when you're addressing a person, this is a person, like, I'm speaking to this person, and they address each other with humility and respect and whatever. So there's no such thing as I call a spade, but then actually you're being rude to a person and disrespecting them, and there's no even any level of moral ethics in addressing an issue. Leonard, some of you hide your arrogance in saying, hey, I'm telling the truth. Even if you are telling me the truth, but then there must be a way in which the truth must be told. You cannot just think. That is why even in court, when you are presenting evidence, it is important how you present that evidence, because even if it is the truth, if it is presented wrong, you will be perceived wrong. And even if you perceive those guys, a lot of people who are innocent, in court, can be arrested because of the way they present the truth. You see already, sometimes the way you present the truth is very important. So this thing of yours, I call a spade a spade. You are rude, Baba. You are rude. You must learn how to address issues and avoid conflict. You must learn how to address it. Certain things do not need us to fight when you're addressing them. But when every time when you address things, it must be a fight or an issue. Unali anger, even counseling important.